In this video, we're going to be putting on the Holosun 507c green dot. And let's take a look at my 509 really quick. So in my last video, I installed the trigger, the Apex trigger, which works wonderfully. So we're all good with the Apex trigger. So shout out to NC Engravers, ncengravers.com. I'll put the link up in there. They hooked up my slide with the Cerakote and the slide cuts, the honeycomb on the top, and which is going to allow me to put the Holosun green dot on there. So let's get into the unboxing really quick. So we're gonna push this out. All right, so let's take a look at the Holosun 507 green dot. Got the instructions, got the screws that appear to have thread lock on them. The cleaning cloth for the lens, this little moisture packet, and then we have the actual sight right here with the mount. We have the tools to install. Looks like we got a couple of screws. I'm not really sure what this is. I'll have to look in the instructions to see what this is. Like the special tool to remove the battery cap. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm trying to unscrew the battery cap right now. You gotta use this cool tool, right, that hopefully doesn't break on this one. So we just mount the optic directly onto your cutout, which this looks very good. It's precise. Shout out to NC Engravers once again. See if I can get this to stand up straight. Okay, so there's various screws. Some appear to be longer than others. I'll mount this in here. We're gonna see if the longer screws belong in there or the shorter ones do. And this is your windage and elevation adjuster as well. This little tool. So you got the elevation on top, and then you got the windage on the right hand side. So put these screws away. Oops. Alright guys, there you have it. It's the 509 midsize with the Holosun 507c green dot, and try to get the dot in there for you. Let me see if I can adjust this to get it good. Alright, there's the target right there. So it has auto mode. It's on auto mode by default. You can set it to manual mode, meaning the auto mode, it'll automatically adjust the brightness depending on the ambient light or whatever. A lot of people, they like to just adjust the brightness. You can adjust it yourself by just pressing the plus or minus button on the side. As you can see, you can just adjust the brightness yourself. But you see how it's a lot dimmer now, and then if I can get to the button. So there you have it. So you can adjust it. It's really bright there, and then you can have it, dim if you want. So anyway, let's go through the reticle options. So reticle options, if you hold the minus button down for a few seconds. It'll switch through the reticles. So holding it down. Now it's just a dot. I'm gonna hold it down again. Switch to circle. Hold it down again, and it should be both circle dot. There you go. And we're gonna go to the range to zero it out. So it's 1 MOA, so 1 click of the windage or elevation is gonna be 1 inch at 100 yards. So obviously you have to do the calculations based on what you're probably gonna do 25 yards or 15 yards. Some people do it, so you're gonna have to adjust it accordingly. So just do the math in your head, or do the math on paper, calculator, whatever, to get that zero. But according to them, the factory settings, it should be very close to zero from factory. So you shouldn't have any issues getting it all set in a timely manner. So there you go, there you go, there you go. Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Jonesium, and today we're going to be testing out the Holosun 507c-GR that I just installed. The ammo I'm using today is going to be some Federal Syntech training ammo, 147 grain. It's supposed to match like hollow point defensive rounds. I picked it up, just out of curiosity. So it is purple. The ammo is purple, as you can see. So we're gonna try that out. It's 147 grain, and I also have some 115 grain of that same type of ammo. So that's the ammo we're using today, just to try it out. So we're gonna start shooting and see how I do. I got the Pocket Pro shot timer with me, and I'm gonna do a couple draws from concealed carry inside the waistband and see how fast I can get shot on target, on the steel target behind me. And so let's get going. One thing about trying to get good with the red dot is working on your draw and your presentation. So you want to get that presentation right, consistent, so that every time you draw, that dot is going to be in your field of vision, right? You don't want to be searching around for the dot and moving the gun around trying to find it. You want to work on the presentation from a draw, and that takes practice. It takes a lot of rounds, and I'm working on that. So after a couple hundred rounds of shooting with the Holosun 507c, I'm very happy with my $300 purchase, and definitely going to bring more challenge to learning how to proficiently operate my FN 509. And one thing I can say is it definitely makes range time a lot more fun when you have specific goals when you're going to the range, not just to shoot around. So it's definitely a lot more fun. I would consider myself pretty like amateur shooter. I'm not, I've only been shooting probably for about 5 years, but not really like consistently or with any specific goal in mind. More so just just to carry around for self-defense. So this is my first time actually getting into trying to train and get better. So if you guys have any drills that can help me out, please leave those in the comments or whatever, And I would recommend the 507c. If you guys want to see, any kind of specific tests like durability, anything like that, let me know in the comments. Again, this is my first time shooting with a red dot sight, so trying to practice, get better. As you can see, I'm doing about 1.5 seconds from concealed carry. So I brought it down from 1.75, which I think is a pretty good improvement so far. But gonna keep practicing, gonna keep shooting. You guys, let me know any specific tests or drills you would like me to do in future videos with this specific firearm, the FN 509 that I have right now. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. Until next time. Yeah, if you guys like my hoodie, go on to Amazon.com and go search up Jonesium Designs, Mo Melanin, Mo Problems, and it should pop up. Go get yourself a hoodie, and I actually have t-shirts and tank tops and all that stuff. So Amazon merch on deck. Go cop some.